Hello everyone, this is Mr. Co with a video on tips and tricks for proper care and maintenance of your saxophone. This is something that you should follow every single time you are done playing with your practice session for the day, all right? So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is proper reed safety, all right? So I have my saxophone here, I just finished playing, and what I'm gonna do is grab the mouthpiece off, and I'm gonna make sure to take this reed off. A lot of people come into class and they have their mouthpiece already sitting like this, and I know my reed's up high. And that's how they take it out of the case. That is a bad idea, and here's why. The reed case that we have here is a specifically made case that allows the reed to dry out in a safe way. If you just played for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and you put your mouthpiece back in the case just like this, that's going to encourage bacteria or mold to grow, and then you're going to put that back in your mouth. Not good. We don't want that. So it's important that you take the mouthpiece apart and put that reed in its safe case after every single practice session. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to unscrew that ligature, and I only like to unscrew maybe 2 or 3 times. 1, 2, 3 on both of the screws. We don't need to unscrew it all the way, so we can take that off, grab the reed. We're gonna go ahead and put it back in its case. Be gentle, don't touch the tip. And you just have to put it in maybe that much. You have to make sure you leave room so that you can pull it back out. This thing, if you push it all the way up to the top, there's gonna be no part of the reed for you to grab. It's gonna be stuck in this case. You can't use it anymore. So just push it in there a little bit. It'll stay secure, I promise, all right? Once that reed is put away safely, we can continue on. We'll go ahead and put this mouthpiece away. If you want to, I'm gonna show you the swab that I use for the entire saxophone. Looks like this. Some swabs that come with saxophones have this kind of foam piece on it, and I don't love that for the saxophone because it's too chunky, and when you try and put it through any of the pieces of the saxophone, it can get stuck. And I've had people put their swab through, pull on it to get it out, it gets stuck, and then the string rips off and you still have something stuck in your saxophone. That's a trip to the music store for them to fix, and that's money that you don't really need to spend. So the swab that I'm using is very thin. It's basically just a piece of cloth with a weight tied to the bottom. And you can purchase this at any music store if you don't have one already. And I'll put a link in the description for where you can purchase this for a relatively inexpensive price. But I'm gonna go ahead and run my swab. So I'll push the weight to the bottom. And I'm just gonna run it through here maybe once or twice. Did you see all that stuff just coming out of here? That means that could have gone in my mouth the next time. So this is why we clean it up. All right, so once that's good, we're gonna put the ligature just sitting back on there. You don't need to tighten it up because we just have to put a reed in there first thing, so it's less to do. Take your cap, put it over the ligature. Now this cap is important. Some people don't really use it, and I really think you should, because in case you drop your case or things get bumped or jostled, this is protecting your mouthpiece. If you have a chipped mouthpiece, it's just not gonna work. You'll have to buy another one, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna unscrew the neck and be gentle with this. And again, just turn this 2 or 3 times. And we're gonna gently, with my hand, I like to keep my hand right on top of here, but I'm not pulling hard. I'm just wiggling up until it comes out. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna take our weight, we're gonna drop it through the neck and pull it through maybe 2 or 3 times. All right. And here's what's really important. Some people come to me and they say, I cannot attach my neck into the body. It's too stuck, or I can't pull this out. It's really stuck. The way that we fix that is we make sure that we clean this part right here, and you can just take your cloth and wipe it off. Or, and I'm gonna put this cloth around my finger, we clean off the inside of the body right here. Sometimes that can get a little bit dirty, and that's what causes those things to stick. So once that's done, it should go on and off a lot easier. Okay, now I'm gonna disconnect here from my neck strap. And here's the tricky part. We need to get this entire body clean. And so we're gonna use that swab with the weight, and we're gonna try our best here We got to let gravity do its work, because this needs to travel all the way through our saxophone, and this takes practice. All right, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm okay at it. Sometimes it gets stuck for me. We're gonna see what happens here. So I'm gonna drop the weight down the bell of the saxophone, and I'm gonna kind of put my bell, or my saxophone, I should say, the body, on an angle so that this can easily drop down. The weight drops down, and I'm gonna kind of shake a little bit so that the weight travels down the curve, all right? So I'm gonna do that a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my cloth in here, and then I'm gonna turn it over, and if I did it correctly, I'm gonna shake a little bit, and I can look and see if I can find my weight. I see it, it's almost here. Do a lot of little shakes, and you should be able to see it coming out the other end. But again, this takes practice. I do not nail it on my every try either. Just remember to be careful. There's my weight. And you're gonna go ahead and pull it through. And that'll get rid of any moisture on the inside. Again, do that 2 or 3 times. And then you'll go ahead and put that back as well. All right, those are kind of the most common things that I can show you to help care for your instrument and make sure it's in working order. There are some things that will happen that are not something that I can fix or that you can fix. For example, let's see, what's the best angle here? You can see under, for example, under this key, the little orange pad that's covering the hole. Those are pads, and there are some times where your pads get worn out. It's called a leaky pad. And when you press the key down, that pad is not covering all the way. And that's just something you need to take to the music store. It's not something you or I can fix. Part of owning a saxophone is sometimes you have to get things replaced. That's part of routine maintenance on any instrument. But if you do your part to take care of your instrument as best you can, those repair shop visits should be kept to a minimum. If you have any specific questions or issues that you're having with your instrument, feel free to bring them in, and I'll do my best to diagnose the problem. All right? Happy practicing.